Right, let's see if I can get this right a third time. Standard car taken about 3 years ago. Now, modifications, the front end, trophy lights, trophy spoiler. Inside that grille you have an extra large capacity radiator and oil cooler, which has got braided pipes all the way through to the back to thermostat control. Right, suspension wise, it's all round specs adjustable shocks. The standard bushes have all been changed for poly bush kit, which is amazing to tell you the truth. It really does improve the handling. The wheel arches on the front have been folded underneath. That allows me to get a little bit more room on the wheel sizes and spaces. The ones that are on it now are 15-inch VVC wheels running on 205 tyres. It normally runs on 17-inch Rover wheels with 45 profile tyres on them. The reason why I can pull them out so much is in there you've got some little Mike Satter hub adjusters. They also bring it out about an inch or so all around the car. The wipers, they've been changed for chrome jobs, nothing much there. The side skirts, you'll like these, I did. My design. They blend right in up to the normal line there, where the normal panel is, but then they come right out, tipping outwards rather than a rounded standard inwards, and then they taper off to the back, giving a larger air scoop, but still managing to fit in your standard replacement chrome grills. These are a one-off design by me, based on some trophy ones that Rover had for their production cars. Now, just get around this side. You might be able to see them a little bit better out of the light. They dip and come out. A really nice line. Also helps with the cooling problems. Having said that, you know, I've cured those with the radiator and the thermostat. The back end, again, standard MG spoiler, but everything's fully loaded. So it's a case of like brake light, the Lexus lights. This is an F1 back end. Now, when I designed these side skirts, I actually took these into account, even though they weren't mine. It allows me to put a blend in between both the widened wheel arches, which on the back have been pulled out. Again, it's a lot wider than standard MGF. The F1 body kit doesn't come with any grills, so yeah, I knocked them up myself. The exhausts that you can see are the 4-port Daytona stainless steel, again from Mike Satter. Mike's done a lot of work on the car. This head's been skimmed down about 3 times as well. Last time I actually just left the cam belt pulley on, holding there by a little bit of rubber. Up the top we've got, again, Mike Satter hoops. I found to be again the better ones. Mike's been a great help with the car. They have a steel bar replacement, not just cosmetic, even though they say they don't actually warrant them for any kind of protection, but it's a full steel box section under here, which replaces the usual MG tin one. Inside, the seatbelt restraints and the door pins been changed. These are TF suede and leather seats. The door pods I made up myself out of a cross between the MGF ones and the MG TF ones. These speakers, really decent speakers compared to your standard Rover jobs. These are Vibe. Again, I don't think anybody's actually bothered to see if they would fit in anything else. You do have to fit the actual speaker in at 45 degrees to get it round all the panelling behind it, but the fascia does turn to sort of like compensate for it. The vents have been done by myself, and the centre ones, the centre console, and it's a TF dash with, these are from Brown and Gammons. They're the solid aluminium ones. Even though they were for the Mark 1, you can extend them with a little bit of playing around. Colour-coded gear stick. The lighter's now been illuminated, which isn't as standard. The ashtray goes with it. If I can just look down the other side, give you an idea of other bits and pieces in here. I've loosened this already so I could show you, but this is a Slick Shift Mark 3, but then again I've modified that as well to have a bit heftier linkage. Brilliant little shift. There's a back section as well which goes to the gearbox. You generally don't tend to have any problems at the back end of it. I'll whip open the boot. Not so you can see all the crap in my boot, but if I whip the panel out, and don't manage to get it stuck, that's a pipe across cold air induction system. I have still got it linked to the left hand side air intake. The engine main block is from a 2002 TF 160. The throttle body, again, it was a standard throttle body. That's been up to a 52mm throttle body. The head gasket in this is a heavy duty head gasket and race cam belt. Sick of blowing them, really am. This block has actually been blown 3 times. I'm on my 3rd engine as well, so it's and 2nd gearbox. Albeit nearly all MG gearboxes will crunch going into reverse, but yep, stuff happens, doesn't it? There are lots of little bits that I've changed that I can't even remember, but the main one that helped was really the lowering kit. It was lowered quite dramatically. The Polly Bush kit, and if you want any kind of tracking or handling problems secured, do what I did. Fit the camber arms, the adjustable camber arms. It should cure quite a lot. So give me 1 second. Should have left this boot open. I'll let you hear what it sounds like. This is only stud, so it's not loaded at all. Loaded, it gives a very deep noise. With it being a VVC, once it reaches its opening point, then it really does. Don't know whether that'll just sound like a roaring mess to you, but you know. That's why a VVC sounds going up to about 6,500 revs. They're a very, very nice motor, but very, very temperamental. And yeah, it is a VVC. Those of you who know your stuff, you'll see that the red line's at 7,250. Your standard's red line at 6,750. But again, look at the temperature of that oil. It won't really get any higher than 120 now. When you brain it, it sticks at 120, which is the sort of like minimum running temperature for the intermediate section. Beautiful little motor, wouldn't part with it for the world. And yeah, it gets brayed to death. Last time out at Donington, I spun this little beastie at 90 on the track, albeit the suspension and the polybush kit and everything hadn't been put on it then. But still now, I don't think you can beat them. My name's John. That's me. Thanks a lot for watching.